guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Abby, the law student, and this is the video that I've been talking about in my last upload that will help those who loves books. Meron pa ba? Meron pa bang mahilig sa mga libro? Kasi ako, oo. Hanggang ngayon, though for years, medyo hindi na ako nakakapagbasa ng mga fiction and non-fiction ko. Dahil napalitan siya ng law books, but I still love doing this prior to using the book. And can you guess what that is? Yes, well, wrap books. It's just something about wrapping. Kahit gift wrapping, I love gift wrapping too. Pero, ayun nga, isa ito sa mga bagay na I look forward to whenever the school starts. Kasi I just love the smell of plastic cover. And I also love the smell of new books. So when I get to cover them, para bang therapeutic for me. It's another therapeutic thing aside from cooking and baking and whatsoever. So, yeah, maybe ang mga estudyante ngayon ay hindi na gumagamit ng physical books because usually, well, meron ng mga iPad and most of the contents are available online. Lalo na with the setup that we have today, no? But we law students still use physical books. Kasi, I don't know, there are some materials that are available online and yung iba doon hindi legal. I don't know, it's just that when you write on your books, when you highlight the pages or when you fold the paper or the pages, it's like the book has really done its purpose, you know? Kaya parang para sa akin nasusulit. So anyway, we are going straight to wrapping the books. Let's go. Okay, so as an example, I have two books right here. One is a hardbound book and one is the one with the soft cover. And we will wrap this one first. As you see, I have already measured and cut the plastic cover. Guys, meron ng available ngayon na cut to the size na ng mga books, yung plastic cover, and you just have to measure the length kasi yung width niya is usually kasya na sa mga regular sized books like this. Hindi ko lang alam kung kasya sa mga what do you call this, med books, kasi yung med books, di ba, mas matatangkad. And, pero meron pa rin namang available na mga plastic cover na Demetro, katulad nung plastic covers when we were still younger. So, anyway, let's move this aside. And the first thing you have to remember, or at least for me, is to measure it with an overlap as large or as long as this one. You can see even at the back, it will have that length ng plastic cover covering the inner side of the flap. That's because that this is very useful actually, especially for softbound books dahil it will not just support the book from writing or from the tape, pero it adds a little bit of support with the softbound cover. So when you're done with that, be sure guys that it's not too tight. You'll wrap it and it's not too tight because if it is tight, mahihirapan ka to open and close your book. So do it. Fold it dito on both sides. Medyo i-pinch nyo ng konti so it will stay in place. And then try to open the book and see if medyo mahihigit ba siya. If mahihigit siya, you can adjust yung plastic cover nyo so it wouldn't damage the book or you wouldn't have difficulty in opening the book. So this one, I've done that. And the first thing you will do is cut the excess. Cut the excess from these sides. Ito, the scissors, mula dun sa corner ng libro, paakyat. It could be a little bit parang diretso like this if you want it like that. Pero ako kasi mas gusto ko yung medyo nakaganon. Tsaka kasi pag masyadong diretso, may tendency na medyo sumobra sa part na to. Pag tinupi nyo na later. So, medyo i-slant ko ng konti. Just like that. Do the other side too. Okay. For the next cover, do that as well. Mararamdaman nyo naman kung sasagi kayo doon sa corner ng libro. And please avoid that. Kasi masisira yung libro nyo. Okay. And for this one, ayan. So, puputulin na natin yung magiging flap niya. And you have to remember na hindi ka sasagad sa pinaka-corner ng libro. Bakit? Hindi mo matutupi yan dahil meron sa area na to kung saan nakaglue yung pages ng libro. So, what you will do is find this mark. I don't know if you can see, but the book is marked kung saan nakaglue dun sa spine yung pages. Or if wala namang makikitang ganon, you can just try to open the book, the first page. Kung hanggang saan. See that? Ay, ayun pala. Hindi pala kita. Sorry. See that? Where this starts, hanggang dun yung gugupitin nyo. The same with the back part. So, I'll proceed with cutting it. Again, slanted pa rin. Same sa kabilang side. Slanted pa rin. And then, the same with the back cover. Mamaya makikita nyo bakit kailangang medyo adjusted siya to the inner side ng libro. Ayan. And now, open the flaps. Guys, ito kaya kong gawin ng mabilisan to. That's because, lagi kong ginagawa to. Every semba naman sa law school. Kakabili ko lang ng librong to. Kaya tamang-tama para sa ating video. Alright. So, let me just cut this flap. Ito. Kasi sobra yan. Remember, this is the inner side. Cut this flap hanggang dun sa corner kung saan nyo siya kinut kanina. You can just eyeball this. I mean, di naman dapat precise na precise. You can still trim it if you want to. Pero mamaya, i-adjust natin yan. You can start from that side too. I mean, kung di kayo komportable manggaling dun sa side na to sa baba. There you go. Ayan. So, you will be left with this. See? Tapos na siya, actually. So, ito, para din to sa mga ayaw tape ng mga libro nila for purposes of neatness or for those who have plans to sell the books. Okay, so let me just fold this in. These flaps. Ayan. Be sure na pantay siya. Pinch nyo ng konti. So, it will hold its place. And then get a piece of tape. And now you can tape it in without damaging the book. Same goes for this side. Gather it in, and then tape it. So as you can see, no tape touches the book. You can do the same with the other side. Fold it in, pinch it a little bit so it will hold its place. Then tape. Another one. Fold it in. Pinch a little bit. And tape. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what's left with our book is this flap right here. So there are some who folds this in, pero I like it cut Kasi yung folded na side, I don't know, it doesn't look neat. Kaya, let me just cut this and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see, I cut these parts. And mas malinis siyang tignan kaysa kapag merong naka-fold sa loob. There you go. Now we go to the hardbound books. It's the same process. So you have to cut these, and then yung dito. So same with the softbound book, you have to know where the spine starts. There. So hanggang dito mo siya ika-cut papasok. And then of course, cut this side and fold it in. It's the same process pero yung huling part will be different. So let me just wrap this and I'll show you the last part of the video. Alright, so I have already taped the insides as you can see. Don't judge, hindi pantay. Pero again, no tape is touching the book. And it's well covered until here. You know, sometimes I even use this as pocket for my index cards and whatnot. Okay, so you have this side right here, or this part of the plastic cover dangling. Now, as you can remember, with the other book that we did, I just cut it out. But it's different from hardbound books. With hardbound books kasi, you wanna protect this part of the book. Kasi yan yung mga laging, kasi pag nakatayo, 'di ba? Yan yung mga unang mga nasisira na part. Like this one. Oh, ayan oh. Medyo sira na siya. Can you see that? There you go. Medyo sira na siya. So you wanna protect that. So ang magiging shape nung nakalitaw na part will be like this. Inverted triangle. Now what you need to do is to trim it like that, like an upright triangle. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I have an upright triangle right here. And what you need to do is tuck it in. Guys, when you open the book or a hardbound book, there will be a space here sa spine. That is where you will gather this part and tuck it in. Tuck it real good. There you go. Just like that. Can you see? Oh my God. Can you see? There. And that's what you will do with the other side. May space dyan. I don't know if you can see clearly because I can't. Anyway, you will gather this part and tuck it in. There. Maganda na, protektado na yung dulong part ng spine ng libro. Ta-da! So that's it for today's video, guys. So, as a book lover, or at least for somebody that has a lot of books because of law school, I really think that covering your books with plastic is the best thing you can do to protect it. And also, don't forget to name your books, ha? I mean, name it anywhere. Wag sa plastic ilalagay ang pangalan because it can easily be ripped out and paltan ng ibang pangalan. So if you will name your book, place it in a page or somewhere na hindi pwedeng mabura. I personally do it dito sa ilalim. And I don't think it ruins the book. It's just that hindi mo madedenay na, hoy, libro ko yan kasi may initials ko yung ilalim yan. So I just get a pencil pen and write my initials under. So, yeah. That's it. And I hope this is helpful to you. I mean, kung mga bata na mahilig sa libro or matanda na mahilig sa libro or mothers or anybody who needs to wrap their books. Yan. Medyo nag-advertise ako ng libro. Hi, ma'am. Pero ito kasi yung mga bagong librong meron ako. I mean, this is not new, but I borrowed this. Pero binalot ko na rin kasi baka masira ako. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you next time. Bye!